doing well. Tucker and I just came on a walk. Did you have a good walk, Tucker? He loves walks. And on the walk, he saw a toy. I don't know who dropped it off, but it was shaped like, it looked like a square, but I could see the front, the back, the sides, the bottom. And I was so confused. It was a toy, and it looked like a shape, but it wasn't a 2D shape because it wasn't flat. It was like you could see all of it. It's like you popped out. Hey, Tucker, did you like that toy that you saw? We had to leave it, though. He was not happy. So what kind of toy was that? It wasn't a 2D shape, Tucker. I was about to call them Henry and Jace. It wasn't a 2D shape, Tucker. What was it? It's called a 3D shape. Awesome job, Tucker. Well, do you want to play with me? Sit down. Sit. So we are going to be learning about 3D shapes this week and next week. 3D shapes are solid shapes, and solid means that you can see all around it. So the 2D shapes are flat, but 3D shapes, three-dimensional shapes, like pop out. You could see all around it. This is what we saw, like this, but it was a toy. Yeah, it was a toy. He had a solid shape. A solid shape is something you can see all around it. It's called a 3D shapes, and all 3D shapes are solid shapes. Say with me, solid shapes. I'm still coming. Hey, Tucker, can you say 3D shape? No, you can't say 3D shapes. So 3D shapes are solid shapes. How cool is that? Thank you. Thanks, Tucker, for that. So we are going to look at these shapes that I have on my floor right now. And we're going to decide if it's a 2D shape, a flat shape, or if it's a 3D shape. 3D shapes are solid shapes. Say with me, 3D shapes are solid shapes. It means you can see all around it. All right, I have two little circle rings that I'm going to put on the floor. And you get to see, we got to decide if this is a 2D shape or a 3D shape. Tucker's staring at me and he thinks I'm crazy. That's okay. I think so too. Oh, look at all these different shapes over here. So I have different shapes on here. Let's put it back. Let's move it up a little bit. Okay, I'll bend down a little bit. So here are different types of shapes I have here. Okay, and here we have we're going to put right here, it's called a 2D shape. And we know 2D shapes are flat shapes. Flat, okay? One dimensional, right? We also learned that they're plane shapes, okay? So 2D shapes are flat shapes. This is a 2D shape. You can't see all the sides. You can see the bottom, but you can only see it's flat. That's a hexagon. This is a 3D shape because you can see the front, you can see the bottom, you can see the sides, you can see the top, the bottom, and the sides. This is a 3D shape. It pops out. I always think of 3D movies where you're watching the movie and it just pops out. That's what a 3D shape is. It pops out on you. Ready? Pop! All these sides. How cool is that? So here's a 3D shape. All right. We also have, we're going to sort. We're not going to sort all these. Please tell me what that is. Is this a 2D shape or a 3D shape? Awesome job. It's a 2D shape. I don't know if I went over. This is a cube. I think one of those blocks. It's not a block. We call it a cube. A cube. Everybody say cube. Muy bien means very good. In Spanish, we can teach you Spanish. It can be like Dora the Explorer. Is this a 2D shape or a 3D shape? Very good. It's a 3D shape because 3D shapes are solid shapes. How cool is that? A solid shape. And this is a very tricky word to say. A lot of friends say it wrong. Now it's SPH, and then you see this PH. You want to go P, but it's actually a digraph, and PH together makes the so it's called a sphere. Say with me, a sphere, sphere, sphere. You do it. Sphere. Now do it with me. Sphere. Now, I have a question. It doesn't have any flat sides. It's like a ball, but we don't call it a ball. That's not the name of the shape. It's called a sphere. Good job. Sphere. It's not a spear. It's a sphere. Get your mouth ready. Sphere. Sphere. See how my mouth makes the sound? It is the sphere. Sphere. Awesome. It's a 3D shape. 2D shape or a 3D shape? You're right. It's a 3D shape. 2D shape or a 3D shape? Nice job, Maxwell. He's like, it's a trapezoid. Good job, Maxwell. Ooh, I'm going to call on a friend. Who can I call on? Leona. Leona, you are going to decide if this is a 2D shape or a 3D shape. Remember, a 2D shape is a flat shape. Remember, a 3D shape is a solid shape. It means you could see all of it. I think of solid like, ooh, like you're not wimpy, you're like, ooh. So I think of a solid, my voice gets deeper. Say 3D shape is a solid shape. So Leona, I'm going to pick up. You don't need to know the name of the shape. All you need to know if it's a 2D shape or a 3D shape. Is this a 2D shape or a 3D shape? I think you call the answer out, but just wait. Let's review for our other friends. Now, a 2D shape's flat. Means that you can't see the sides, you can't see the top, the bottom. Can you see the top? Can you see the bottom? Can you see the sides? So what is it? Leona, you said a 3D shape because it's solid. And the name of this shape, anybody know? It's not a cube. It's actually, there's rectangles. This is a rectangle. We know that this is a rectangle. Rectangles. And when sides have rectangles, we call it a rectangular prism. Say with me, rectangular prism. Pretty cool. All right, is this a 2D shape or a 3D shape? Carter, what is this? Yes, it's a 3D shape. Do you know what it is? I always think of the ice cream. What is the ice cream in? A cone. Awesome job. It's a cone. All right, that's a 3D shape. Everybody, 2D shape or a 3D? Oh, you're like, 2D. Nice job, Henry. It's a 2D shape. Anybody know what this is? A 2D shape or a 3D? Quinn, you're right. It is a 3D shape, but do you know the name of it? It looks like a can of tomatoes. Yes. It's a cylinder. Everybody say cylinder. And the cool part about cylinder, it doesn't start with an S. It starts with a C. Cylinder. Awesome job. Cylinder. All right, let's do a couple more. 2D or 3D? Awesome job. You're like 2D or 3D? Awesome job. 3D. All right, a 3D because you can see all the sides. And this is called a pyramid. think of those pyramids because it has a point at top and has flat sides, has triangles. But it's a special pyramid. It's called the bottom part is the picture of the face is a square pyramid. So pyramid, this is a square pyramid. We are going to be learning so much about shapes, about 3D shapes. We're going to learn the names of the 3D shapes. We're also going to learn how to draw 3D shapes this week. We're going to learn about faces, sides, edges. So on a 3D shape, they're all called sides and they're called edges. And then we're going to learn about a face. We're going to be doing that on Friday. And then next week, we're going to review and find it different places. Can you do that? I love 3D shapes. One of my favorite shapes to teach, I know I said that about polygons, but I like 3D shapes. And you know what a fun thing to do is teach you how to draw 3D shapes. So let's review what a 2D shape is. Okay, we learned a 2D shape's flat. 2D shapes have sides and vertices. Those are some examples of 2D shapes. Now, all of these are not polygons because there is a circle, right? If I cover up that circle, then all of these are polygons. This is what a 2D shape is. But now we are learning about 3D shapes. 3D shapes are solid shapes. Do it with me. 3D shapes are solid shapes. So look at the solid shapes. It has to have sides and vertices. Sides and edges. Sides and edges are the same. So these right here are all the sides, okay? These are all sides. Another word we could say on a 3D shape, we say edges. Can you say edges? It's like an edge. It falls down, okay? Edge, edge, edge. I will use those words both interchangeably, meaning I might say edges and I might say sides, but your job is to figure out what that means the same thing. I will use sides for a little bit and then you might say, oh, what are edges? Sides. Sides, sides, sides. And then faces. I'm just going to review it. Faces are this right here. They're the flat sides, okay? Flat face. Face are actually names of shapes. What does that face look like? Tucker was like, square! He didn't say it. I heard you. I heard you, Grace. You said square. So 3D shapes have all these. And these are the different types of shapes. Do you see that I made 3D shapes? Do you think you want to learn how to make 3D shapes? I think I did. 3D shapes. Yeah, it's fun to do. If you're able to, you can practice. But on Wednesday, I'm going to teach you how to make 3D, or Thursday. One day next week. I think Wednesday. I'm going to teach you for Thursday. I don't know. I'm going to teach you how to make 3D shapes. I think it's Thursday. So here is a pyramid. And we also call this square pyramid. Cube, cube, cone, cone, good. Ooh, here's that tricky one. Sphere. Say it with me. Sphere. Do it again. Sphere. One more time. Sphere. This has rectangles on the side. We call it a rectangular prism. Can you say it with me? A rectangular prism. One more time. A rectangular prism. Amazing. This right here is a 3D shape because it's solid. This right here is called a cylinder. Say it with me, a cylinder. We are going to review those shapes, start in the names of the shapes. We're going to look into it, show you what the faces are, and learn all about the shapes. Sounds like fun? All right, see you guys soon. See you tomorrow. We're going to learn more about these shapes, and then soon I'll teach you how to do all these shapes. All right, see you later. Hey, welcome back. I just want to tell you, after this, you're going to watch a Brain Pop Junior on solid shapes. Solid shapes are another word for 3D shapes. I want you to listen, take that quiz, and see if you know the names of those 3D shapes. All right, I'll see you tomorrow, and there is a cool song that I'm going to teach you tomorrow. See you later.